What do you got there?
A letter.
Who's it for?
Pa.
Who'd be writing to him?
I don't know. Maybe it's a bill.
There's another one we ain't gonna pay.
Oh, the boys are home. Wake up, Pa. Pa, supper. That's all he ever wakes up for.
Hey, honey.
You're in the house, Stanley. And go wash your hands before you sit down to eat.
Dirt never hurt no one. It's healthy, right, Frank?
You're repeating my words, boy. Repeating my words.
Must you always echo Frank?
You just listen to what I say, boy, and you'll never go wrong.
Huh, I guess it was your idea that he married me.
That was one mistake he made on his own.
Pa, supper's getting cold.
Oh, Katie, shut up.
You shut up.
Nobody tells my wife to shut up.
Use a spoon.
Shut up. We've been eating this junk for 3 days. A man can die on this diet.
Oh, it's good for you.
Now, don't start telling me I should be happy to get bread and water. I can get that in jail anytime.
You may yet.
Knock it off, will you?
Can none of you wait for Pa? Frank,
Why don't they ever put any meat on these bones?
on the money you bring in, you expect porterhouse steak?
If I had any money, do you think I'd be spending the best years of my life in this sardine can?
Me either.
Do me a favor. Hold on to your jobs for a week straight. That's all.
What are you talking about? We've been slaving away at the mill.
Over a week already.
Congratulations.
Oh, I got promoted to the crane unit today.
Who died?
Tony fell off the platform. Broke both legs.
Ain't that a break?
Did you push him?
Brother, I certainly married beneath me. When I think of the chances I had.
Ah, put a cork in it, will you?
See what I mean? There's no peace in the world, not even in your own house. Oh, I got a plan. When this country gets straightened out, I'm going to become a politician.
That ought to put the country flat on its back.
Always belittling. Man needs a little encouragement now and then. All you do is knock, knock, knock. Why don't you throw away the hammer?
Why don't you just feed your face?
Oh, here's a letter for you, Joe.
Who's it from?
Otto.
Who's Otto?
We can move on the same boat from the old country. Such a nice man. An old hick.
Don't talk like that. My best friend.
Why don't you eat, Pa?
Got a bad headache.
That wood alcohol you're drinking will kill you, Joe.
Read it for me, Katie.
If he wants our old clothes, tell him he's out of luck. We're wearing them.
Read, Katie.
Dear friend Joe Lucasta, I hope you are fine and rich up north.
Here it comes.
Things are fine down here.
Down where?
South. He had a cough, so he went south.
Oh.
But I wish I was back on my farm next to yours.
If your pa listened to me, we'd still have our farm. It wasn't good enough. No, he was going to make life easy for me.
The doctor says I gotta take it slow from here on. I guess I can never farm again after all. All my hope now is for my son Rudolph. He is coming up north to take over my land. Joe, I would like for you to help Rudolph find a good wife because he don't know anyone in Pennsylvania, and on a farm it is lonely. He is bringing $4,000.
Wait a minute. Single and $4,000? He don't need no wife.
Too bad I ain't available.
It could be arranged.
Just you try walking out on me. Just you try.
There you go, taking everything personal.
Shut up.
I know you will do this for old time's sake. So bless you, Joe, and be good to my boy Rudolph. Your very old friend, Otto Struble.
Boy, with that kind of dough, a guy can be mighty choosy.
What does that old gold think? You can buy a woman like you buy pigs?
Sometimes pigs is a better buy.
$4,000.
Yeah, it's a lot of money for a hick to be carrying around.
It's a lot of money, period.
For $100, I could dress like a lady from Park Avenue.
Take more than $100 to overhaul you.
Well, what do you think you are, a prize? I could have done better at bingo.
Bingo.
Shut up. You know, I need a new windshield on that car. As a matter of fact, I need a new car.
If we don't get a new roof before the next rain, we'll all be floating. Like Pa.
Well, what are you going to do, Pa?
About what?
About Rudolph.
And the $4,000.
There's plenty of good women be glad to get out of son for nothing.
Yeah, you're so right. We have to get Rudolph a woman for free. $4,000 is a lot of money. We need it bad.
What do you mean, we? What's that money got to do with us?
Look, if we help Rudolph get settled on a good woman, we ain't cheated him, have we?
Nobody gets that money. I won't let you.
Well, if we don't, somebody else will.
Yeah, what chance has a hick like that got going around with that kind of dough?
If you spent less time planning how to cheat someone and more on how to improve yourselves...
Muzzle that woman, will you?
Don't let him do it.
Stell, there must be some nice girl we can get for Rudolph. Stanley, you know of any?
Oh, sure. Let's see, how about Kolchak?
Nah.
Stransky?
Her?
The Kowalski dame. She's running around loose.
Yeah, but with that face, she'd have to have the $4,000. Everybody I know's married.
We'll get Rudolph some nice girl, even if we have to break up a married couple.
You got it all figured out. It never struck you that Rudolph might have his own ideas of what he wants in a wife.
You're 101% right, Katie. We got to get something good for our southern friend. Can't afford to take a chance on a dud.
Oh, what's the use?
I know who we get for Rudolph.
Who, Ma?
Anna.
Three years I made a rule in this house. We don't talk no more about her.
But I think about her. I want her back, Joe. It's not right. We should all be together.
I made a rule in this house.
It's a chance for her to start fresh.
No.
Break down, Paul. She ain't any good, but she'd do for him.
Don't you say that, Stella.
She can't be worse than some of us.
What are you looking at me for?
Anna was good, Katie. But Joe never gave her a chance. No one saw into her.
He saw enough when he found her in the shed.
You wasn't there. You don't know.
Stella, how can you talk that way? About your own sister.
Joe, if you don't go, I bring her myself.
I told you to mind your own business.
Simmer down, everybody. Let's all put our heads together. Let's look at this thing from the human angle.
The who?
Now, we all got different ideas on this. Let's put them all together. And then do what I say.
You heard me. I said no.
Joe, you're not going to be the only one not to look at this from the human angle, are you? Let's look at it from Anna's angle. She's got everything Rudolph wants.
And a lot more.
3 years is a long time, Pa. People change.
Not Anna. Harry Schultz saw her in a Brooklyn bar. Said she was the prettiest waitress in the joint.
Ha! She is pretty.
Who said she ain't?
Anna mightn't come back here.
She would, if Pa asked her to.
Otto said to find his boy a good woman.
Who says she ain't good? Let's stick to the human angle.
Joe, you've got to give Anna this chance.
She never comes back to this house. I swore that 3 years ago, and I'm swearing it now. She ain't coming back to this house.
Please, Joe.
Get out of my way,
I won't let you go till you promise to let Anna come back.
Get away!
Are you hurt, Ma?
He can't hurt me anymore.
What's got into that man? Did he always hate Anna?
He used to wail the tar out of me and Stella. He never touched Anna.
Yeah. She had him twisted around her little finger.
And what's got into him?
Frank, make him bring Anna back.
Leave it to me. Hey, Joe, what are you sitting in the dark for? It's bad for your eyes.
Yeah, that's right, Frank. Tell him.
Joe, I want to have a little talk with you. You're going to listen.
Oh, get out of here.
We only want to get some sense in you, Pa.
You too get out.
We're the ones who should throw you out.
Who's paid the rent for 3 years? This ain't even your room.
Let me get a minute. Wait a minute. Outside, boy, outside. Now, come on. Oh, Joe, I don't like to see things like that. Son raising his hand to his own father. Joe, that's bad upbringing. And incidentally, you haven't done such a good job on Stella. I've had an awful time housebreaking that woman. No, it seems to me like the only one you ever gave any love and care to was Anna. You was real fond of her, wasn't you, Joe? She turned out to be your prize mistake.
I know what you're driving at. You can save your talk.
What's the matter with you, Joe?
Leave me alone.
Why don't you want her around?
Otto's my best friend. I ain't gonna let you rob his son.
There's nothing in the world I hate any worse than a liar.
I'm sick. Leave me alone.
I am sick. You're afraid.
Afraid of what?
You're a disgrace to the family, Joe. Look, there's only one way to redeem yourself. Bring Anna back home and show all of us you can act like a father to her. A real nice, kind, and loving father.
No.
Did I hurt you? Did I hurt you, Joe? Well, come on, man. Brace up. You hear me? Brace up. You're really out of condition. We're going to have to do this more often when you get back. Hey, Stanley! Let's go, Joe. We can just make that last train to New York.
No, I can't do it.
Oh, but you gotta do it.
Maybe tomorrow.
No, tonight. Hey, Stanley, come here. What was the name of that bar that Schultz said he saw Anna working in?
Noah's Bar in Brooklyn. Is he going?
Hey, you. Hey, your son just asked you a question.
No money for the train.
Get the piggyback.
Yeah, sure. Well, that money's Katie's as well as mine.
Am I going to have trouble with you, too? This is an investment. Go on, stupid. Let's go, Joe. Hurry it up. I'll drive you down to the station. Come on.
Maybe Anna. Maybe she won't wanna.
Anna will want her. And let me tell you something else. If she don't come back, now you hear me? If she don't come back, you don't either.
Hello, Blanche. How about it, Noah?
Where you been drinking all week?
I've been sitting up with a sick friend.
Anybody you know?
Say, where is everybody tonight? The streets are like a graveyard.
Why don't you slow down, Anna? Give yourself a chance to think.
I don't want to think. I want to drink.
Hey, guess who's been asking for you?
I'm not so good at guessing anymore.
Eddie.
Hooray.
There's a guy coming up in the world.
Not in mine.
Eddie's got ambitions. I even heard him talking about buying a string of horses.
I don't like gamblers. What chance has a woman got running against a horse?
That all depends on the odds. I've been waiting an hour for you to show. Babe, this is your lucky night. Noah, how about a little action on the bar?
I'm fussy who I drink with.
Some people have absolutely no manners. What can we do for you, Eddie?
Keep it, Blanche.
Oh, geez, thanks, Eddie. You're a real gentleman in every sense of the word.
How about a little conversation?
Converse.
kind of crowded in here.
Yeah.
You can sit in there, Eddie. Now, this is your big chance. Don't muff it. Go ahead, Anna. It ain't gonna hurt. Don't be a McGeggy. Sit down and let it relax you. Atmosphere, huh?
How have you been?
It worries you, huh?
Yeah. I keep thinking about you. You know, I've been watching you for over a year now.
How am I doing?
Not as good as you should. Where do you expect to get, going from joint to joint, slinging hash for nickels and dimes?
You want to talk? Why don't you say something?
Don't push. Don't push. I'll get there. I'm through booking those penny-ante pool rooms. I'm after the bucks. The uptown business, that's for me. All I need is a front. Some sharp-looking babe with plenty of class. Hey, I bet if I dressed you up, you'd look like the real thing.
Gee, thanks.
All you gotta do is be a good mixer. Get to know a lot of people. As many people as you can, the right people, contacts, that's all I need. The rest you can leave up to me.
Get to the punch.
What do you mean?
Us.
You and me?
That's what I mean.
Well, if we're gonna work together, we're gonna have to spend a lot of time with each other.
I'd rather do time than spend it with you.
Why don't you get smart?
I've learned all I want to know.
Oh, tough stuff, huh? Maybe what you need is a little softening up.
You're scaring me to death.
Why, you ought to be glad I even talked.
Take your dirty hands off me.
Why, you dirty little no good.
You little sap, you can't treat a gentleman that way.
You're asking for it, babe. Or are you asking for it?
Please, Eddie, don't make no trouble.
How long do you think your looks are going to last in this dump?
Eddie, please.
Oh, shut up.
Some people just don't hear when opportunity knocks.
Blow out that candle, Blanche.
What do you think I am, a wind machine? Gee, my feet are burning up. These are the only boats I got, and the papers say we're going to have snow. You know, I was thinking.
Thinking's like wishing. They both get you nowhere.
So I was still thinking. If you and me pitched in together, we could stretch it out till spring.
You sound like something good was going to happen in spring.
Well, it'll be warmer.
Yeah, and everything will steam up and stink. I'll take the snow. Makes everything look better than it really is.
Gee, I wish you would do that to me.
I made a snowman once. It lasted a whole winter. Then I came home from school one day, and it was gone.
Ain't that just like a man? Except that I never had one that lasted a whole winter. Oh, Anna, you got an extra smoke.
They still sell them at every drugstore, you know.
Yeah, but I'm cutting down on tobacco. It gives me the heartburn. Thanks, kid.
You shove off, Blanche. Closing up now.
Big deal. 5 minutes early. I hope he's not straining himself. You still living at the same place, Anna?
No locked out landlady trouble.
Yeah, mine's always snooping around, too. You could come with me, only right now I'm staying with Nancy. You know, Big Nancy.
I thought she was still in the clink.
Oh, no, she got out on good behavior. Good night, Anna. Good night, Mr. Hopper, boys.
I'm locking up.
I'll leave the back way. Noah, don't I have a drink coming to me?
Get yourself a cup of hot java.
You know where a lady can sleep for a dime?
Hey, Noah! Open up for a hot sailor on a cold night.
Hey, that's Danny Johnson. Let him in, Noah.
I'm closed, Anna.
Oh, come on. Give me a break.
Hey, Noah!
Here, now, none of that. Take it easy. Don't bring it down. Take it easy. Hold your horses. I've never known it.
Hiya, Noah, you old pig. How'd you been? Anna, baby! Oh, God, I've been combing the town for
Take
you.
it easy. I'm not a sack of potatoes.
Hey, baby, you lost weight.
Yeah, among other things.
Hey, Buster, come here. Look what I found.
Well, you sure didn't lose any time.
Hey, this is Anna.
Oh, pardon me.
Pardon me. Is this the last of the convoy?
Fatten our hatches, Noah, and roll out the barrel. Buster, I want you to meet Anna Lucasta. And when you've met Anna, you've met real people.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Miss Lucasta.
Well, get him.
I'm toting him around to bring out my finer qualities.
His ain't bad.
Hey, that's enough.
You know, when the social hour's over.
The night's just beginning, Noah.
I was afraid of that.
Hey, I bet it cost me $20 to track you down. You know, we started at the pier and covered every joint on Sand Street.
I'll bet.
Hey, I was beginning to think you retired or blew town or
Oh,
something.
quit jiving.
Who's jiving? Hey, what does this do for you, baby?
Say, Buster, does this bring out my finer qualities?
Oh, pardon me for saying so,
Oh, well, never apologize. You're too good looking.
Buster likes everything plain. He's from Boston.
Oh, regular blue blood, huh?
Yeah, I can even speak French.
Is that so? Go on, say something in French, Buster.
Oh, I only know a few words.
I'll bet they're the right ones.
Why don't we offer the lady a drink, Danny?
Now, why couldn't you think of that?
Baby, I'm thinking way ahead of that. No, give the kid a long beer. Come on, sister. You and me got something serious to discuss.
Sailor, not so rough.
Ah, you love it.
Hey, what about me?
Relax, mate. It's your first cruise. Hey, I ain't ever gonna let you loose again. I got news for you, baby.
Atmosphere. What's your problem, Danny?
My cruise is up next week. I got enough dough stashed away to get me a new cab and go back to hacking.
Oh, you'd be back on that old tub in a month.
Oh, you know how it is on the sea. You get tossed about from here to there and back again. I've had enough.
Is there enough?
Oh, honey, there's two sides to my nature. You only know the weaker side. The other me wants a home with someone in it. Someone you can come back to after a hard day's hacking and say,
Hack me a hamburger, babe.
what are you trying to do, louse this thing up? Where was I? Oh, yeah. Flowers growing all over it. Gardenias. The kind you used to sell in the Purple Paradise. Remember, Anna?
Yeah. We had some great kicks until the joint burned down.
Your house without a woman is like a pile of cold bricks. Let you and me turn on the steam.
Are you asking me to marry you, Danny?
Marry you? What'd I say?
Want to dance, sailor?
Oh, I'm not very good at it.
Neither am I. Come on, shove off. Hey, take it easy, sailor. Will you look what the wind blew in? I'll have my usual, Noah.
Hey, who's the character?
I want to talk to you, Anna.
You handed me enough to last me a lifetime.
What's on your mind, Doc?
I want to see my daughter alone.
We'd better go, Danny.
No, stick around, mates. Let's hear what the old boy's got to say.
You shouldn't talk to your father that way.
Shut up. Go ahead.
You're making it hard for me, Anna.
You made it easy for me, I guess.
Sorry. I'm here to ask you to forget that and come home with me, Anna.
Why? Why the sudden change of heart, Pa?
It's not only me that's asking. It's the whole family.
The family? What's with them? Do they think I'm loaded and dripping with big white rocks?
They just want you home. Ma, mostly.
Ma. There's nothing wrong with her, is there? She ain't sick. Is it bad?
She needs you. She sent me.
Ah, he's lying.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't notice you offering her a home.
She knows what I offered.
You offered her nothing, Danny. If they want her home, then she belongs there.
Why don't you pipe down?
Let the kid talk. I like what he says. Anna, if you'll take my advice, you'll go. At least it's 3 squares and a place to flop.
Anna, please.
Please. You saying please to me.
I got your train ticket.
What have I got to lose?
Well, get your things.
I got 'em all on.
Hey, what are you plaguing the kid for, Doc?
Well, you stay out of this, mister. It's none of your business.
Anna, baby, what about me? Where do I
what's the
come in?
matter, beautiful? Stuck without a date. You won't be lonely long.
And we got to catch a train.
It's waited for 3 years. It can wait now. Well, I gotta say goodbye to Buster here. Buster. Take it easy. I thought this was your first cruise. Say, you better look after Danny, and Noah, you better take care of both of them. Come on, cheer up, Danny boy. Oh, say, let me know when those gardenias start blooming. So long, Noah.
Well, what's the next port of call?
Stick to the sea, Bub. Stick to the sea.
Didn't bring her.
You double-crossed us.
Where is she?
Well, here I am.
Welcome home, Anna.
We sure missed you.
I'll bet.
Where's your luggage?
I'm traveling light these days.
Oh.
So Ma's all right.
She's fine, just beefing as usual.
Pa'd never come for me unless you made him. Why'd you want me back?
Can't go on drifting forever, Anna.
Besides, we all figured you'd be married by now.
Why?
Why not? Don't you want to get married?
No, sir.
Anna, you got the wrong attitude. Marriage can be a beautiful institution. Suppose the right guy came along.
They're all right guys. Who'd you dig up for me?
This ain't just another fella. This one's wealthy. He's got good character, too.
Comes from a fine family.
How'd you get him, by mail order?
Well, to tell you the truth, we ain't exactly seen him ourselves yet.
But you'll like him.
Uh-huh. What's there in it for you?
For us? Oh, brother, that's gratitude for you. You Lucastas. You're all alike.
Listen, blabbermouth, your family ain't anything to brag about.
Knock off.
You two haven't changed a bit.
There it is. Home sweet home.
Well, Ma, how do I look?
A little pale.
It's all right, Ma.
Get it out, Joe. Get it out.
I'll put your bathrobe on the radiator so it'll be nice and warm.
Oh, Katie, you're too good to be in this family. What are you doing married to my brother?
I was in love with him.
Oh, boy, this is really living. Bubbles yet.
Best part about it is you don't have to wash the tub afterwards. Anna,
Look, will you give me that ashtray?
Anna, you're not going to go through with it, are you?
Thanks. I never make plans.
Frank and Stella have made them for you.
Well, don't you want me to be respectable, like they say?
Well, I think you should be honest with this fella.
I guess you just don't want me to get married.
Well, not this way. You'd only be selling yourself. You couldn't do that.
You'd be surprised what I can do.
We missed it. I told you we should have walked instead of taking that jalopy.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, that was his train, all right.
Yeah, but where's Rudolph?
Maybe the hick was too dumb to get off here, huh? Hey, Toby. Did that train stop here?
Anybody get off?
Yeah, one fella was asking for you. Went over to the barber shop. Left his luggage over there.
Come on.
Frank.
Oh, no. Well, these can't be the right bags.
Well, there ain't any others.
Can't be our boy. We better look into this.
You ain't gonna open somebody else's property.
Not if it's locked.
Hurry up before Toby catches you.
No, this can't be our boy.
Maybe he just borrowed the suitcase, huh?
Maybe he only went to college for a couple of months and they threw him out because he was so stupid, huh?
Frank.
What?
The faculty of the above university certifies that Rudolph Stroke
Has satisfactorily completed the course of instruction, and they confer upon him the degree of... Rudolph graduated. There goes the $4,000.
Too much education.
Stell, we're going to have to get a whole new approach on this thing.
Yeah, but first we gotta get a hold of Rudolph. Hey.
Rudolph?
Yes?
Well, welcome to Pennsylvania, my boy. Welcome to Pennsylvania. Come on, Rudolph. Ma's dying to meet you. Hey, Ma, Katie, we're here. Ma, this is Rudolph.
My boy, my boy. I was never more happy to see anyone.
I'm glad to see you too, Mrs. Lucasta.
We're all glad to see you, Rudolph. Where are your bags?
Oh, we dumped them off at the hotel.
But you can stay here.
Are we gonna put him on the roof?
You could double up with Stanley.
Oh, no, Stanley's using the couch.
Well, you and Stella could fix up the shed.
And freeze to death? This is winter, honey.
Yeah, and I ain't taking no chances in pneumonia.
Oh, please don't bother. The hotel is quite comfortable.
Why, Rudolph, you look just like Otto when you was your age. So tall and handsome.
Well, Pa said you cut a pretty good figure yourself.
Make yourself at home. I'll treat you like I do my own son, Stanley.
Heaven help him.
Oh, where's Mr. Lucasta?
He'll be down for dinner.
He hasn't been feeling too well lately.
Nothing serious, I hope.
Oh, no, it's just chronic.
Your pa sounded worried in his letter.
Yeah, he seemed a little upset about you getting settled, Rudolph.
But now you hear your worries are over.
Oh, you mustn't mind what Pa wrote. He's a little old-fashioned. He thinks you have to have a wife to work a farm.
Well, your pa may be a little old-fashioned, but he's got the right idea. There's nothing like a woman to bring a man down, settle him.
Well, all I'm interested in right now is getting some farm equipment.
Well, that must cost a lot of money.
Oh, I've got enough for that. Oh, by the way, where can I get this deed recorded?
I'd like to see you put that money in a safe place.
Oh, I intend to. I plan to take it over to the bank Monday morning.
Fine, I'll go with you. I'll introduce you to the bank manager myself.
I'll fix it.
Frank, where are you? I warned you not to take the day off, wise guy.
I got a surprise for you.
Brother, I got one for you. We've both been fired.
Again? It was temporary. I was going to quit anyway.
Well, Rudolph, I want you to meet another fine boy. This is Stanley.
Hello, Stanley.
Katie, why don't you show Rudolph where he can wash up?
Why?
Well, after the train ride, you must want to wash.
Well, I don't have to.
You better wash up, Rudolph.
It's all your fault. You told me to tell the foreman you were sick, and then you drive all over town.
Shut up, you dumb cluck. I got more important things to think about.
Like what?
Like Rudolph's a college graduate, that's what.
No.
With honors.
Oh, it's a dirty trick.
With you two dopes out of a job, we need that 4,000 worse than ever.
That's right. Go on. Kick a man when he's down.
You're sure he's got it?
He's got a wallet in his breast pocket that makes him walk lopsided.
We're going to have to keep Anna from meeting Rudolph. Can't have Anna disgracing us.
Who died?
We're still gonna marry him to Anna, ain't we?
That'll be a job. He'd see through her in a minute.
He better not. After spending all mine and Katie's dough to bring her back.
Well, know he was going to turn out to be like this. All that culture.
You said it was an investment. You took my last quarter.
We just have to think up a new angle.
Don't you think about nothing. I'll do the thinking from now on. Let me see. I'm going to use the investment approach on Rudolph. Get him to invest in something special. Now, what is Rudolph's special? Well, Rudolph, you feel better now that you washed your hands?
All right now, Frank?
Oh, it's fine, fine. Come on in. Sit down, boy. Sit down over there. Come on.
Thanks.
Be comfortable. Sit down. So you went to college, huh? What'd they teach you?
Well, I took a straight ag course.
Straight ag? That's very interesting.
Oh, you don't have to be polite, Frank. I don't guess anybody but a farmer's really interested in agriculture.
Oh, agriculture. That's very interesting. What'd you have to go to college to study about farming for?
Well, I had a scholarship.
Scholarship?
Well, I played football.
Oh, that's why you graduated. You studied about football, agriculture.
Uh-huh. And I plan to combine them both. I'm going to need money till the farm gets going, so I wrote to the high school to apply for a coaching job. Looks pretty well set, too.
Well, I can't help you out with that football, but I certainly can help you out with that farming. Friend of mine, very smart fella. He dreams up those farming gadgets, you might say.
Oh, an inventor, huh?
You might say.
Well, what's he invent?
Well, right now he's working on a kind of, an electrical hoe. You plug it in.
Did you ever hear of a tractor, Frank?
Oh, sure, but this is the latest thing. Now's the time to get in on the ground floor. I feel sure I could force my friend into taking a small down payment. My friend, he's a very smart guy. He's got a very interesting approach.
What's his name?
Well, you know how inventors are. They like to keep everything a secret.
Well, nobody's going to steal his name.
No, you got something there. His name is,
Whitney?
Whitney, that's it, Whitney.
Oh, Eli Whitney?
That's the one. That's the guy, Eli Whitney.
He's been dead for over 100 years.
This is a cousin, a very distant cousin.
Well, Frank, college has taught me one thing. Stay away from new inventions until they've proven themselves.
There's one thing about new inventions, though, Rudolph. They're new.
I forgot to mention I have a sister.
Well, aren't you going to introduce us?
I'm Anna.
I'm Rudolph. Shouldn't take long to get acquainted with you.
Doesn't as a rule.
Why don't we go out and have a couple of beers? We'll feel a lot better.
Sure. Give you a good
No,
appetite.
thanks, Frank. I'm fine.
Rudolph, tell me, what is your special agricultural interest?
Fertilizers.
Fertilizers, huh?
You ought to know someone on that line, Frank.
That's Joe. I think I told you he wasn't too strong.
Strong enough from here.
Hello, Mr. Lucasta. Certainly glad to meet you.
Arthur?
No, Rudolph, Otto's son.
Hey, this is Rudolph.
Oh, yeah. Rudolph. How's my old friend Arthur?
Pa's fine, thanks, Mr. Lucasta.
Arthur wrote me something. Yeah, he told me. You want to watch out for the women. And don't let no one get a hold of your money.
You don't need to worry about that.
You better put it... You better
put it down, Joe.
You don't make a fool of me. No one makes a fool of me.
Well, why don't you go to bed?
You telling me what to do?
Oh, for Pete's sake, Pa, do you have to make a show of yourself?
Go back where you came from. You are Otto's boy. My best friend, Otto. She's what you want to watch out for. She's nothing but...
Pa!
Don't you touch me! You're in shape!
Come, Stanley. It's Father's bedtime.
Jakuba do Jakuba, Jakub do Michała. Pijesz ty, piję ja, kompania cała. A kto nie wypije, tego we dwa kije. Łupu, cupu, cupu, łupu, tego we dwa kije. A kto nie wypije, tego we dwa kije. Łupu, cupu, cupu, łupu, tego we dwa kije. Leci pies przez owies ogonem, wija pewno nie, żona ty szczęśliwa, bestia ojdana, ojdana, ojdana.
So there's nothing you or your ma can do to change Joe. Men are all alike, no good. You take my man. He's a railroad conductor. The only time I ever see him is between trains.
The only time I ever see them is between ships.
That ain't no good neither. Sailors are worse than conductors. Any old port in a storm.
You mind if I join you?
What's the matter? Didn't they feed you at home?
I didn't wait for supper. They said I might find you here. I sure was surprised at your pa.
Why? He was having a ball.
He certainly must be tough to live with.
I haven't been close enough to care.
Well, how'd you like New York?
What did they tell you?
Katie said you'd been living there. Was it fun?
Yeah, nothing but laughs.
Oh, say, you're not married, are you?
You don't see any ring on me, do you?
Well, I thought you might be one of those fashionable divorcees.
What's fashionable about me?
Well, I like your taste. It's nice. Reflects your personality.
Say, you got quite a line. I'll bet the gals down south are just crying their hearts out for you.
I was only trying to be friends.
DeBronitz. You ain't a train conductor, are you?
No, I'm a farmer.
Oh, that's permanent. I've got a booth for you over there.
Well, thank you.
Some nice fried chicken if you want your dinner. Get it while it's hot.
You know, Anna, I liked you the first minute I saw you.
Stella said you'd be a shock. She didn't tell me you were a fast worker.
Nobody ever called me that before, except on harvesting a crop.
Well, get wise. I'm not a field of spinach.
You, certainly take offense quickly.
Do I? Maybe I'm touchy about certain things.
You seem to have a chip on your shoulder. What's the matter? Disappointed in love?
Oh, Rudolph, you killed me. Do I really look like someone that's worrying about love?
You look like someone that's every right to expect it.
I don't know how to take that.
I think you're swell. I like you a lot.
I can't figure you out.
Isn't it enough that I like you?
Maybe it is.
Well, then we can be friends. Gee, your hands are strong. Soft, too.
Say, you have a line.
Oh, the only line I've got's farming.
Why do you want to be a farmer?
Well, I figure a man ought to stick to what he knows and enjoys.
You said you played football. As pros make a lot of dough.
I'd rather get my football money coaching the high school kids till the farm gets going. Then by the time a pro is washed up, I'll have a good farm, a house, and a family.
In that order?
Any order I can get them in. Ever thought of living in the country?
Fresh air don't agree with me.
I sure never met anybody like you. You always seem to be saying things you don't mean.
I always seem to be talking to the wrong people.
Well, what's wrong with me?
Nothing. You just happen to be wrong for me.
Look, Anna, maybe we better start this all over.
Sure, if we know which way we're going.
Well, we don't have to know that, as long as we travel together.
I travel alone.
You, dance alone, too?
No.
Jestem krakowiaczek z tamtej strony Wisły, gdzie jodłowy krzaczek nasze wsi zagony. Wesołość w mym progu, choć ubóstwo w domu, dzięki Tobie, Boże, nie dłużnym nikomu.
Wow. You're up early for somebody who was out so late last night.
I quit punching the clock a long time ago.
You know, I wouldn't be too easy with a guy like Rudolph. He's not like those Brooklyn characters. You better play hard to get.
Is that how you got Frank?
Well, at least I got it.
He sure did.
Anna, Rudolph's here.
Don't he ever sleep? Well, Rudolph,
Morning, Stella. Anna.
Had your breakfast?
An hour ago. You ready?
where are you going?
Oh, we got a date.
So early in the morning?
Well, sure, to a farmer, the day's half gone.
What does that do to the night?
Let me iron this for you, Anna. Rudolph's waiting.
What do I know about farms?
Oh, you going to see his farm?
You'd better go by yourself, Rudolph.
Well, I kind of wanted you along.
It'll do you good to get some fresh air.
She's right. And, Anna, I don't know the roads around here very well, and I kind of hoping you'd show me the way.
Why don't you? I'll finish it.
It's a trap, but I'll go.
Hey, how are you going to get there?
Well, Frank said we could use his car.
Well, that gives him a good excuse not to look for a job today. Real silk. That'll come in handy on the farm. Huh. Silk.
What a beautiful hunk of land just going to waste.
You talk about land like most guys do about women.
Walls are still good. All it needs is a new roof.
Oh, it needs more than that.
I'm talking about the barn.
Oh, what about the house?
Oh, the house can wait. Livestock gotta have good shelter. First thing I'm gonna do is have the whole place surveyed. Then I'm gonna put up some new fence. You know, there's a fella down home spent a whole spring planting a crop on another man's land.
My, there isn't a house around for miles.
Makes you feel lonely, huh?
No, I kind of like it. Feels good to be away from people.
I sure never could live in a town. Though I suppose some people couldn't stand this.
Pa had a farm when I was born, but he sold it.
Oh, then this isn't exactly new to you.
Well, I don't remember it much.
It's the only way to live. It's good. But it's not easy. In the spring and summer, you go from sun up to sundown. The only chance you have to rest is in the winter, when you're snowed in.
I always liked the snow.
Wheels are still good. Could use a new frame. Hey, what do you think?
Oh, yes, I guess that'll do it.
I mean, what do you think about living on a farm?
Me?
Yeah.
Why, I wouldn't even know where to start.
There's so much to do, you could start anywhere. What do you say?
It sounds wonderful. I know it's right for you.
Anna, I know you don't want to go back to New York, and you're not happy at home. Why don't you start here with me? Oh, it'll be lonely, but only for a little while. Pretty soon you'd become a part of it. You'll begin to feel that you're surrounded by things alive and growing, and... It sounds like a proposal. It is.
It's the first one I've ever had.
That's the first one I've ever made.
I believe you.
There's one thing you'll find out about me. I don't lie. Much.
He sure is a nice fella, and he likes you, Anna. And you like him. I was wrong before.
Oh, I don't know. I'm used to a different kind of guy. I guess you were right before.
Ma ain't gonna let him out of this house until he's one of the family. And I never seen a guy more anxious to get hooked. Just the other... What are you looking at?
The shed.
What did happen, Anna?
Nothing, really. I was just coming home from a dance one Saturday night with one of the boys.
Sorry I got you home so late, Ann.
Oh, Pa would have made a fuss even if we'd come home early. Oh, my. The house is dark. Guess Pa locked me out again.
Well, how are you going to get in?
Ma always leaves a key for me in the shed.
Gee, Anna, you sure know how to dance. Why, everyone was looking at you.
Oh, I enjoyed the dance so much.
I'll bet you could get a job in a regular nightclub.
Me in a nightclub? Oh, Dad.
Anna, you know how I feel about you.
Yes, Ted. And I had a wonderful time tonight. Good night.
Good night.
Get out.
Pa!
You kissed him.
What's the matter, Pa?
You like him, don't you?
Sure.
I won't let you go out again. Ever.
You never want me to go out with anybody. I hate you.
Don't talk like that to your father.
I hate you. I hate you.
Anna.
Anna? Anna, why don't you come to bed?
I'm getting out of this house right now.
What are you talking about? You just can't leave. What about Rudolph?
It won't work in a million years.
But he's crazy about you.
Now, maybe.
Pa won't do anything.
No?
What can he do?
Oh, Katie, open your eyes. If Rudolph were your brother, would you want him to marry me? Would you?
Yes.
I pushed you into that one.
Don't you want him?
Sure I want him, but not so much that I won't be able to get over it.
But you can't leave now.
You should be ashamed. Haven't you done enough already?
I haven't started. I'll show you.
I won't let you spoil her life anymore.
You ruined her. You with your
You
easy
should
way.
talk.
Where are you going?
Back home,
Home?
where I belong.
Nothing runs on schedule this time of year. We don't have rain washoffs, have snow blocks. Short visit you made. Guess after New York, must be pretty dull here. You know, I've seen thousands of trains going to New York. I ain't never been there. Pooh, just don't care. Too jazzy for me. Take your train, Anna. It's a freight.
Still on your bicycle, huh? Where you running to this time?
Who told you I was here, Katie?
Katie told me a few things. What she didn't tell me, I guessed.
Now you know why I'm running.
Look, Anna, I don't care what's been. All I care is what's going to be.
I'm going to New York, you're going to your farm. That's what's going to be.
Is that what you really want?
How do you get what you want?
Sometimes you just have to take it.
I like you, Rudolph. I like you a lot, but I don't want to see you get hurt. Why, a year from now, you won't even remember my name.
You're awfully good at giving advice. Have you ever tried taking any?
Oh, don't lecture me, Rudolph. I'm too tired even to listen.
Look, Anna, I didn't come up here to get married. I came up here to make a living, get the farm going. Then I bumped into you. For the first time in my life, I knew what I wanted. The farm, my school job, my plans, everything seems unimportant without you. If you don't like it here, I'll go back to New York with you. I don't care what I do as long as I'm with you. There's only one way you can get rid of me. Tell me there's another guy.
Oh, it's too crazy. You think you want something, and the moment you get it, you don't know what to think.
And I need you. I need you just as much as you need me.
What can you do with a guy like you?
Marry me.
Okay?
Excuse me.
I made it especially for Rudolph. I hope he likes it.
Ma, you got too much food. Why another cake?
It won't hurt.
I bet they won't eat it all.
With the appetite in this family, we never have too much.
Ma, you better hurry. We got lots to do to get ready.
Go upstairs. I'll be right up.
Ma, looks like Joe's going to stay glued to that bed all day.
You've got to get him up.
He's stiff. I can't do nothing with him.
Well, then, you take Anna up the aisle.
Wait a minute. I'm best man.
You can be both.
You think he could off his back for his own daughter's wedding?
Leave him lay. You're better off with him in bed.
Yeah, I guess you're right. He's liable to take a sock at the preacher. Wow. Get a look at Rudy's new car. Ain't that a pip? Hey, if he wasn't spent our $4,000, I'll fracture his skull.
What a beautiful machine.
Yeah. I'd like a crack at that before the honeymoon. Hi, Rudolph. Where'd you get the classy chassis?
I rented it. The suit, too.
My son.
I just dropped by to see if Anna was...
Now stop your worrying. We won't change our minds. I bring you a little schnapps.
Ma, I could use a couple of fingers myself.
Oh, boy, my stomach's doing cartwheels.
It'll settle down soon if you see Anna. She looks so beautiful, you'd never guess it was Stella's wedding dress.
You know, Ma, I can't figure out how two people could look so different in the same dress.
Stella looked wonderful on her wedding day.
That's a matter of opinion. Rudy, I got a little bad news for you. Joe isn't feeling too strong again today. I'm going to have to take Anna up the aisle.
Well, I guess I better give you the ring then, huh? Oh. And the papers.
Well, small, inexpensive, but in good taste. Glad to see you're not throwing your money around.
Oh, Anna wouldn't let me spend much of it. She wants me to save it for farm machinery, and we're going to stop off in Philadelphia and buy it there.
How can you blow $4,000 in Philadelphia?
If we find what we want, we can.
Oh, Rudolph, don't be hasty. Now, this inventor friend of mine, he's got a... You shouldn't be doing business on your honeymoon.
It was Anna's idea.
Well, it would be.
Here you are, Rudolph.
Ma, will you please come up and let me finish your hair?
I'm coming, Katie.
Where you been hiding this stuff?
Right near the sink, where you don't go much.
This is just what I need.
Me too.
That's all you ever need.
I'm nervous. I never gave a bride away before.
You never gave nothing away before.
Ma! Coming. Oh, my dear son, you'll be happy with my Anna. Stella, leave a little for the company. Oh, and don't forget Anna's bouquet.
I won't. Gee, Rudolph, you look wonderful.
Hey, where you going with that bottle?
I'm saving a little for the company.
Oh, better put these in your pocket.
Oh, yeah. What's this? Oh, a health certificate, huh? They didn't have these back in the days when I got married. This is a wonderful idea. Everybody nice and healthy. You know, Rudolph, the trouble with most marriages is that, well, they're contracted in ignorance.
Well, it's wonderful how many ignorant people get married.
Ain't that the truth? Oh, seeing as I'm your best man, there's going to be a few responsibilities. Oh, there's the decorations here. And then there's the cake. And we mustn't forget the minister. And after that, there might be a couple of small emergencies.
Any more, Frank, and I'll be the emergency. I'm just about cleaned out now.
What you do with it all?
Well, Anna's holding it for me.
Anna?
I didn't want to leave it at the hotel, and I guess she was afraid I'd spend it all on her.
Oh, but Rudolph, you said you were going to take my advice. You said you'd put it in the bank.
Rudolph, what are you doing here? Anne'll be down in a minute, and you know you mustn't see her before church.
Well, can't I just see
No,
her?
it's bad luck.
Well, how's she look?
Beautiful. Goodbye.
Oh, Katie, give her this for me.
Hey, Stella. Anna's got the money.
Who says so?
Rudolph gave it to her. He told me so himself.
Oh, he must have been kidding you.
He better not kid me about anything that serious. That dough was ours. That's part of the deal.
It's no deal. They're getting married because they're in love.
Why don't you stop? She's taking him for a ride.
All right, hand it over.
Do you know what she's talking about?
Rudolph's $4,000, that's what. It was locked in my new traveling case, and now it's gone.
Don't look at me. I ain't got the key.
The lock's been broken.
Up till this minute, I didn't know you had the $4,000.
You always were a liar, Frank.
Now I'm getting mad.
Stanley's here with a car.
I want that money back now.
Anna, how could you say such a
Anna,
thing?
I'm not leaving this house until I get that money back.
The only person you're going to keep waiting is Rudolph. Anna, please.
Look, I don't care who stole it, you or anybody else, but I want that money back right after the wedding. Come on, Katie, let's go.
You don't think that I...
Poor Anna. That I should see the day when she'd have to walk up the aisle with you. Is my head all right still?
Good grief, Ma. You got it on upside down.
Would know the difference.
Oh, this family. It never will achieve a sense of dignity.
Where's Anna? She just left with Katie.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered together here in the sight of God and in the face of this company to join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony. Into this holy estate these two persons present come now to be joined. If any man can show just cause why they may not lawfully be joined together, let him now speak, or else hereafter forever hold his peace. Rudolph, wilt thou have this woman to thy wedded wife to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish so long as ye both shall live?
I will.
Anna, wilt thou have this man to thy wedded husband to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish so long as you both shall live?
I will.
The ring. Place the ring on the bride's finger and repeat after me. This ring I give thee.
This ring I give thee.
In token and pledge of our constant faith.
In token and pledge of our constant faith.
And abiding love.
And abiding love.
Those whom God hath joined together, let no man put asunder. I now pronounce you man and wife. May the Lord bless you and keep you through all your days.
Frank, did you take the money?
Brother, I certainly married beneath me.
Gracious Father, thou hast kindled in these hearts the fire of a divine love. Wilt thou keep it always aflame upon the altar of their souls?
Darling.
Yeah?
Darling. Don't come in.
Why? I gotta carry you over the threshold.
Well, this isn't our house.
No, but it's our wedding day. place, and I'll be able to do this all over again. Behold the bride. I'm so happy, Anna.
Are you? Then so am I. You better put me down. We got a long drive ahead.
I could hold you like this forever. How's that, Mrs. Strobel?
Fine, except I left my shoe on the porch.
Oh, starting to kick things around already, huh? That was a wonderful ceremony, but I was afraid you'd never get through it. I thought I'd have trouble getting that ring out of Frank. Oh, that Frank is really a character. I must say, though, that he handled the whole thing pretty well at that.
Honey, please go. You've got to get your things, and I've got to change.
Well, darling, what's the
Rudolph,
matter?
please, there isn't much time.
Oh, I don't understand. You seem so strange in church.
Well, it's just getting married, I guess.
Anna, what's the matter?
Nothing. Are you sure you love me?
Don't you know?
I need to be told.
Oh, Anna.
Tell me.
Isn't it enough that I love you? Cheer up. It's our wedding day.
I love you so much.
That's the first time you've ever said that. And this is the last time I'm ever going to leave you.
Anybody home?
A little early. The other guests haven't arrived.
Well, I'll wait inside if it's all the same. Make yourself at home. Thanks, pal. Hiya, baby. Did you get my note?
Yes, Danny, don't take your coat off.
Why?
You're leaving.
Leaving? I don't get it. What are you all fixed up for? What goes on here? What is this stuff? Halloween?
Danny, I've just been married.
Yeah, I got your letter and
I wrote that letter a week ago. A lot's happened since.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Oh, will you beat it? Danny, you're a good sport. Forget I ever wrote you and take off, will you?
Oh, ashamed of me, huh?
No, my luck ain't running so good. There's enough trouble here without you.
What are you afraid of?
Well, it's not me. It's Rudolph.
Rudolph? You married a guy named Rudolph?
Yes, Rudolph Strobel.
Rudolph Strobel? Sounds like a farmer.
He is. Come on, you're leaving right
Oh,
now.
I'm staying. I can just see you on a farm. Mrs. Strobel. But I know you, baby. A winter in the potato patch and you'd be hiding pennies in the sugar bowl for your fare back to New York.
You don't understand me one bit. I love him, Danny.
Well, that's what you used to tell me, baby. Oh, there's no use fighting, Anna. You're one of us. We're the real stuff, you and me. This guy ain't your kind. Why, you'd go crazy in a month without the lights and the jive, and that's what I'm gonna give you, baby. That's why I'm here.
I tell you, we're through.
You ain't never through once you had the taste of it, and you've got it in your blood.
We're cold, Danny. Dead as a doornail. All through, Danny.
Yeah. Yeah, all through.
Celebrating already?
Oh, hiya, Pop.
I've seen you somewhere before.
Yeah, Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah, the sailor she was kissing at that bar.
Oh, what's a little kiss between friends?
Nothing. Nothing to people like you.
Look, Pop, we haven't time for a lecture. I have to change, and Danny wants to be on his way.
No, stay. You came at a good time. You can stay and wait.
For what?
She'll be leaving with you, sailor.
What are you up to now?
Me, I'm just wondering. What will Rudolph say when he finds out? 5 minutes after the wedding, you were here kissing a sailor.
What are you trying to do? Break up your own daughter's marriage? I don't get it.
Rudolph's my best friend's son. All she wants is his money. And she nearly had it, too.
So you took it. You give Rudolph back that money.
Rudolph will get it back when you get out of here. Don't keep the sailor waiting.
Are you out of your mind?
Your ma was telling me about Rudolph getting that school job up here. He needs that job, don't he? You'd like him to have that job? Well, I wrote the principal a nice, long letter. I don't think they want anyone around the school whose wife might teach kids things they can't get out of books.
What are you trying to do? Wreck the guy?
She should have thought of that before she married him.
What kind of a father are you, anyway?
Something told me not to come home.
Give her the letter.
Take it. I can always write it again. And again.
Well, Pa, you made another good job of it. You weren't satisfied to mess up my life. You had to mess up his, too.
You only wanted his money. You don't love him.
That's what you want to believe. You never wanted me to love anyone.
You don't care no more for Rudolph than for this here sailor.
Well, what's it to you? What difference does it make to you who she goes with?
You wouldn't understand. Your kind couldn't. You're all the same, you sailors. A girl in every port. Every girl is the same to you. But Anna is different. She's my daughter.
You twisted old fool. You'll never see me again. Danny, let's get out of here.
Anna. I'm sorry.
Come on, you're true, ain't you, Sadie?
Leave a tip. She's expecting something.
Hey, mister, you sure you can spare it?
Zerry! Sue me again.
You ain't paid for the last one, Queenie. This carriage trade is killing me. Queenie wants a refill on tab.
She's still here.
What a capacity.
Anything new? She'll be dropping in soon. They all do.
Seems like I've been hanging around here for weeks.
Only 3 days. Why don't you have a sandwich or something? You gotta keep up your strength.
Zerry!
Give it to her, else we'll never get her out. Did you try that address I gave you in Flatbush?
I've been in every joint this side of the river.
I know Anna. She'll come back here.
Did you try Molly's? I just can't figure it out. I thought I knew all her acquaintances.
Do you know Danny Johnson, a sailor?
I didn't know sailors had last names, and I never saw Anna with no Danny. Wait, I'm lying again. Anna did know a sailor. In fact, it was him who brung her here in the first place. Yeah. In fact, he had the colossal nerve to tell me I wasn't his type. Oh, you should have heard what I told him. Oh, I can get on my dignity, too, you know. Once a senator came in here, and he said...
Blanche, clam up.
Okay, Mr. Hoffenboy.
Won't you have some hot java?
No, thanks. You know, I'm getting to feel the same way Anna did. Just beating my head against a wall. So long. No, thanks.
Where you going?
I don't know.
Will we see you tomorrow?
What for?
She's bound to turn up. This is home base for Anna.
Well, if she does, give her this.
Where's Rudolph? He's gone without saying a word of goodbye.
Zerry!
Get rid of that.
How about some hot coffee, Queenie? It'll do you no harm.
Coffee doesn't invigorate me.
Hit the road, madam. I'm closing up.
She made it, every inch a queen.
In the smelly old ark. Oh, Noah, meet Buster.
I know him.
Come on, Noah, pour him out. And this ain't on the cuff. Buster's in the chips. Aren't you beautiful?
Nice car you once had.
It's not mine, mister.
Danny's. Do you know he went back to Hackin' and Hackensack? Back to Hackin' and a Hackensack. Come on, Buster, beat it out. Back to Hackin' and a Hackensack.
Back to Hackin' and a Hackensack.
Where are those drinks, Noah? What's the matter? Paralyzed at the thought of somebody paying?
Who's going to pay for fixing Danny's cab?
Danny's gonna be sore as a boil.
Oh, tough. We ain't scared of Danny, are we, Bright Eyes?
No, sir.
No, sir, as long as he ain't here. Say, where'd we leave Danny, anyway?
In his garage.
Oh, yes, and he looks so pretty under that grease rag.
No, he didn't, and neither do you this way.
Oh, what's the matter? Getting tired of me already?
Why don't you get yourself some sleep?
Anna, if you like, you can sleep at my place tonight.
Nothing doing. I ain't pitching in with nobody.
Pull yourself together, Anna.
Well, why don't you buy me something to help? Buster, you gotta flash a roll in this dump to get a drink.
Bring us a couple of beers.
Oh, going cheap on me, huh?
Better take it easy, Anna.
What's the matter with you creeps? Don't sit there like a clock. Why don't you do something? A back to hack and then a hack and sack. Ha!
Next time you try to lose someone, don't leave a trail of double gins.
Then what are you following me for?
What did she take you for?
Nothing, and what's more, she didn't try.
That's just like her, sparing the saps and putting her friends through the ringer.
I never asked you for nothing.
No, but you sure took me for plenty. Even the clothes you got on I bought. She left home in a wedding dress. Yeah, laugh. Go on, laugh. Where you two been all this time?
None of your business.
Wrecking my cab, spending my dough. What am I, a sucker?
Oh, here's your change, tightwad. You want your clothes back, too?
Hey, the dame's going batty. She's heading for the rocks. I saw a girl in Haiti get like this once. She went around knifing her friends and wound up jumping in Shark Bay.
Well, this ain't Haiti, mister. That kind of talk don't go in a respectable bar. You through with her? Leave her alone.
What do you think, I'm taking her back? Have her sitting in bars all night laughing like a maniac? I ain't going to the chair for knocking her block off, and that's just what I do with one more minute of her.
Hey, Noah, what about those beers?
Give them nothing. We're getting out of here.
Maybe you are.
Hey, wait a minute. Isn't your liberty up tonight?
I'm not going back.
No?
No.
No. Hooray for the Merchant Marine.
Shut up, you. Just give me what's left.
It's a piece of junk anyway.
Here, Noah. Give her a bottle. Let her pass out on it. Hey, did I hurt you, kid?
It's okay.
Come on, we're going back to the ship. That uniform sure looks good to me. Next time you want to try killing anyone, there's a nice big bridge outside which don't cost nobody nothing. Come on.
Take off, Blanche.
A favor he's doing me.
Go on, get going.
So I'm going.
Here you are.
Don't rush me. It's my own time. Anna, heaven knows you ain't never had a civil word for me. But not being the kind to bear hard feelings,
Paulette, shove off, will you?
Well, ain't you going to tell her?
I said shove off.
Tell me what?
A gent's been in here looking for you with some news.
Blanche.
What is it?
Well, Anna, I don't know how you're going to take this, but your father's passed away.
Pa.
Seems like he had a stroke a while after you left. He never come to.
Maybe it's all for the best. Funny how all the wrong people get all the right breaks. Gee, Anna. It's snowing.
You know, I only feel sorry for Mom. Who told you, Noah?
Your husband. He's practically been living here.
Waiting for his dough to show up.
No, he's got it.
Where from?
Your mother found it. Somebody left this for you.
What is it?
A letter.
What does it say?
Isn't it enough that I love you? Looks like we're in for a real snow tonight. Room 419, please. Anna? Anna?
What'll I say?
Just start with hello.
Hello? He's checked out.
Where you going?
I got a date.
With who?
I'm going to make me a snowman and let him take me home.
You're going uptown. I can give you a lift.
Thanks. I feel like walking.
It's a long walk across that bridge.
Well, if I get tired, there's a lot of room to rest.
Anna.